England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introduce...
Welcome inside this... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. She misses with the jab. That jab got her. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. That left jab is lighting her up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She can't find a home for that jab. She got out of the way of that right hook. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. She eats a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Which fighter will say no mas? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Oh, that punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. She misses with that jab. She can't miss with that jab. Oh, that jab had her. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Let's get it started in round 3. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Why aren't they defending? Fantastic punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. So that left lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. And there's the bell to start round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
You'd like to see more jabs. That left counterpunch will score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Insane action. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, what a punch! This fight has a real good flow to it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Missing with the hook. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards.
It's everything we dreamt of. It's everything we got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
That left shot lands. Do you believe what we are seeing? They score again with the left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
Here we go in the 6th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That left scores. Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. She just gets out of the way of that left hand. Can't find a home for that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell to start round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Perfect punch. Defense is not an option for these two. She throws a big left, but it won't score. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Couldn't land that jab. Jab does not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. Good one. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. She just misses with that big right hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That left counter was perfectly timed. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Caution being thrown to the wind. They just missed with that big right hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
And we enter the ninth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Looking to land the hook. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but
Let's go.
it's round 10. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
No rest for the weary. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? And that hook misses. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. I've seen some aggressive fighters.
And she just wobbled Delphine Pursoon. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Jonas in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about it. This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. I hope this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Only catching air with that hook. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
I've seen it happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
A big left, but doesn't score with it. And that left hook doesn't find its target. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Who thought we would have made it to 12? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Big swing and a miss. Counter right. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter shot. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.